Another day, another durag. It's your boy DC here with a DC short story. Today we getting ready to talk about my homegirl. So my homegirl, Tiffany. I've known Tiffany for maybe a couple of years now. I've known her through my other friend, Ariel. We're going to talk about them a little later. I'm going to talk about Ariel a little later. She going to have her own separate story. So this particular story with Tiffany takes place about a year or so ago for her birthday. We were all getting jacked up. Like, I was at work and I had met them at my job, and they were like, we'll come through to the little Airbnb and then we'll see you there. I'm like, that's cool. So I came through, you know, we had a good time. We started sipping a little bit, actually a lot of bit. We had maybe took like 2 or 3 shots, did like a couple of dabs, and by that time, bro, I was loaded. And by the time that I got to them, she was already gone. Like, you know, she very pasty white, and she was already like red. I'm like, yeah, she feeling it. It's her homeboy, Dan. He was there, and when I tell you that he was sauced, they had to grab him a trash can. He was thrown up in a trash can already. And I'm like, bro, that is already reckless. Instead of Dan going out, I went out with Tiff, and I went out with her homegirl, Amanda. So I went out with Tiff and Amanda, and I went out with Tiff's brother and his sister-in-law. So we go to this bar. It's like a little arcade spot or whatever. So we already sauced, we fucked up. So they going to order more drinks. My goal, my job really is to make sure that, you know, they're safe and, you know, not doing anything. But everybody like, no, Rod, you go have a good time. I'm like, nah, I'm cool. So I'm trying to keep up with them, and they start throwing ass on me. Like, I'm like, okay, I got one right here. I got a chick here. I got a chick here. What's going on? What's the word? And then Amanda actually went off to go fuck with somebody else. And then Tiff was fucking with me. And then Tiff went to go venture off. And then she came back. And so I had to grab the brother and the sister-in-law and was like, hey, we need to, you know, bounce up on out of here. Like, we gonna keep bar hopping. So we went to another spot. We sitting up there, we drinking, we still having a very good time, you know, we getting jacked up or whatever. And then all of a sudden, like, Tiff is like, she there, but she not. She was just messed up. So she went from like me, and then she started talking to random dudes like, hey, what's up? What's going on? And she like falling over and stuff. I'm like, oh my God. So we had to actually call somebody to come pick us up, because we took an Uber everywhere we went. We had to call somebody to come pick us up. And by the time that we got Tiff in the car, Tiff was through. Like, Tiff had drank at least about a good, I want to say 15 shots that night, and was drinking everything known to man. Once we got Tiff in the car, she's leaning all on me. Like, she really just leaning all on me. But what I realized was she was leaning on me because she was trying to throw up out the other side of the door. So I'm opening the door, it's just, she starts throwing up, and like there's strings of saliva everywhere, and she just laying there, and then I got saliva and throw up on my pants. Like, oh my God. But I'm like, you know what, I'm gonna support, because, you know, it's her night out, it's her birthday, it's her 21st birthday. So of course I'm finna go nuts, go crazy for her, make sure she good. So she just laying all on me, and then the next move is to get her upstairs, because the Airbnb is in an apartment. So while we're trying to get her upstairs, like, her whole dead weight, like, her dead weight was just so much for me and her brother. Like, she just, like, she weighed maybe about 95, 100 pounds, but she was just so much. So she just dead, and then she walking, and boom, she hit her head upside the elevator. I'm like, oh my God, is she okay? She good. So then we start walking again, and then boom, hit her head upside the goddamn bedroom door to go and get in there. I'm, oh my God, you okay? So we lay her down in the bed. She chilling or whatever. She drunk. She feeling great. Pretty much the entire night she had to get up, throw up, whatever, and got back in the bed. And I'm like, oh my gosh, like, this is a lot. This is just way too much. But well, I know, I'm just durag confessions. Just stay tuned for more stories. Like I told you, like, we gonna keep coming with more and more stories. So yeah, stay tuned.